How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battle. Today is the second time using this Volcanion team, and hopefully it goes well. If you want to battle me, join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we found our opponent Navy, also known as Zay, in the Discord server. They've got a pretty cool looking team. They got an Altaria, Garchomp, Milotic, Weavile, love to see Weavile, Corviknight, and of course a Regenerator. That's the one. So I'm looking at their team and I'm thinking, we've got a decent matchup, to be honest with you. I mean, we're going to need a Heliolisk to break through that Milotic and the Corviknight, to an extent the Altaria as well. I can see Garchomp doing some good work here. I mean, it's going to be able to switch in on the Altaria, take an attack, dish out a Dragon Claw. Also, the Rocky Helmet Rough Skin damage is going to be great. Volcanion, I can see doing some work. It can pretty much come in for free on Weavile. Hit back with a Steam Eruption / Fire Blast. It's going to do some work against the Corviknight as well. And also to the extent the Regenerator. Gengar is going to be really good here. Obviously being able to revenge kill a lot of the Pokemon on here with super effective attacks. You've got Dazzling Gleam for the Dragons. You've got the Shadow Ball for the Regenerator, Sludge Bomb, etc. And Corviknight's going to be great for blocking the Weavile and the Garchomp and the Altaria. And also the Regenerator as well. So looking at this matchup, I'm thinking we lead with Garchomp and get the Stealth Rocks up straight away because, you know, we've got some Pokemon weak to Stealth Rocks there. And I've got 7 seconds left. Let's go. And the battle begins. My opponent is going to lead off with the Corviknight, which is just fine by me, as I led off with the Garchomp, of course, as we know. So I'm thinking going straight for the Stealth Rocks is probably going to be good here. They're actually a pressure Corviknight, which is interesting. We're going to go straight for the Stealth Rocks because even though they can just defog it, it means we get a free switch in on when they defog. So that's always going to be fun. So let's go ahead and go for said Stealth Rock. There we go. We'll go for the Stealth Rock real quick. Nicely done. Nicely done. As they're probably just going to go for a Brave Bird or a U-turn. There's the Brave Bird. Not going to do too much damage to us. We don't have to worry too much about that. See, we are a tank chomp. We're going to get the Rough Skin damage off. We're going to get the Rocky Helmet damage off. It's going to be a great time. Great time. So, with that in mind, we've got to figure out what we're doing here. So, I think they're going to go for a Defog the next turn, personally, which gives us a good switch into something like a Volcanion. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll go straight into Volcanion, and we'll just dish out a Fire Blast on this Corviknight's face. That's basically what I'm thinking. Even if the Milotic comes in, we still wall Milotic pretty well. So, there's the Defog. We've got a free switch into Volcanion. Fine by me. Fine by me. So, again, like I said, in this particular situation, we can either expect the Altaria to come in, unlikely, or the Milotic. I think Milotic's very much likely to come in. So, we could go for Fire Blast or we could go for Steam Eruption. I'm thinking Steam Eruption, just because it'll hit the Garchomp if it decides to come in the Garchomp. So, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go for the Steam Eruption, and yeah, let's see what they do. They're going to withdraw the Corviknight, of course, and they're going to get Milotic. There's the Milotic. So Steam Eruption has the same power as Fire Blast, so we don't have to worry about it on a power stand. It's got more accuracy as well, which is even better. So we'll go for the Steam Eruption. Does a solid amount of damage, to be honest with you. That's pretty good. And we get the burn. So burn extra damage every turn. It's just great. Let's see if they've got leftovers or not. No leftovers. Are they Flame Orb with Marvel Scale, potentially? But anyway, I'm liking that damage. Let's go for another Steam Eruption and see what they're going to do. They're going to withdraw the Milotic, obviously thinking we're going to withdraw, and they're going to go into Garchomp. This has not worked out for them at all. Really hasn't worked out for them, as we can go for a Steam Eruption. It's going to really hurt the Garchomp. Actually, one-shots the Garchomp. Wasn't even a crit. That's Choice Spec Steam Eruption for you. And now, Heliolisk is going to have a great time. An absolutely great time. So yeah, if you're wondering why I didn't switch out there, it's because Milotic can't really do anything to Volcanion. Don't believe it gets toxic in this game, and also it's got like a warp move or it'll have like Scold or Ice Beam or something like that as well, and it's like that's not going to do anything to Volcanion. So Altaria comes in, probably going to get a free Dragon Dance off, but it's fine. We can deal with that just fine. Let's go into Corviknight. Corviknight's a fun one to go into. It'll just completely wall the Altaria. It's nice to see Altaria though, I've got to admit. There we go. We're going to withdraw the Volcanion real quick. Go into the Corviknight over here, who can completely walls the Altaria, unless it specs Fire Blast, of course. It is special, which is good to know. So no Dragon Dancing. No Dragon Dancing at all. I'm guessing that's because Garchomp will be their physical one. So scandalous. That Draco did a lot of damage. Life Orb, that's why. What we're going to do is now we're going to go for a U-turn. We shouldn't outspeed because I haven't got any speed investment. Oh, I do have a little tiny bit of speed investment. But that's just outspeed other Corviknight, I think. So they go for a Fire Blast. We should be able to tank that based on their special attack. There we go. Nicely done. Nicely done. And we get a free switch into something else. So let's go for the U-turn real quick. Boom. There we go. And now I'm thinking what we go into. Let's see. I think Heliolisk is a good shout. I think Garchomp's a good shout. I think Heliolisk is a really great shout, though. So I'm going to go Heliolisk. Heliolisk is going to come through for me now. Now that the Garchomp's gone, Heliolisk gets to fire off Thunderbolts left, right, and center like it's nothing. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go for a Thunderbolt. We're not going to go for a Volt Switch. We're just going to go straight for a Thunderbolt. There we go. Solid amount of damage to the Altaria. Doesn't quite catch the KO as they go for a Power Swap. That's actually good. It's a good tactic. That's going to lower my my Heliolisk's special attack by 2. Yeah, see? Look. Wow. Wow. Let's go for another Thunderbolt anyway. Because it'll definitely still finish off the Altaria. But we've just lost a lot of special attack power. That's a pretty good tactic if you ask me. There we go. We go for another Thunderbolt. It's definitely going to KO the Altaria from here. So down goes the Altaria. Because even though they could switch into something like Reuniclus on the minus special attack that I have, still not worth getting all the damage off on those things. You really want to get a free switch in because I am Choice Specs after all. In comes the Reuniclus. Now, I'm going to expect to see some Calm Mind tactics at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out. I'm going to switch out, of course. And I'm thinking, I know, steady on. I'm thinking we go Volcanion. No, we need something physical here. Let's go into, cool, Corviknight's not a good option there because it'll set up Calm Minds all over our face. This is a tough one. Just looking at the rest of the team, Mienshao's not doing too much for us, so I'm actually going to be really reckless, and I'm going to switch directly into Mienshao. Because I'm fully expecting them to go for a Calm Mind right now. Fully expecting it. They go for a Focus Blast, which misses. We're going to go for a Fake Out real quick to get some chip damage. And then we'll bash it in the face with a U-turn and get out of there. There we go. We go for a Fake Out. Boom. Just like that. Flinch them out. See what items they've got. They've got no leftovers. Now we can go for a knockoff if we want to. The fact that they stayed in implies they can switch up moves. Because I doubt they stay in just go for a Focus Blast. So is knocking off their item really worth it? Yes, let's go for it. Mienshao's not really doing too much for us anyway. So they are going to withdraw the Reuniclus. They're going to go into Corviknight. Milotic. Interesting. So Milotic comes in. And we're going to knock off whatever item it had. If it's Flame Orb, we know it's Marvel Scale. There we go. However, with the health that it's at now, I'm pretty sure we can just close combat this thing, right? I'm pretty sure. Yep, let's go for the close combat and see if it KOs. We got the KO, which is great. So Milotic goes down. Perfect. Absolutely. Job is a good one. And now they have to be really careful. So I think they have to go Corviknight here. I think Corviknight's definitely the switch. In comes the Corviknight. So Corviknight basically walls us at this point in the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go for a U-turn. And we're going to try and bring a gorgeous Volcanion back in. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go for the U-turn. Boom. Nicely done. There's nothing, of course, to the Corviknight, but it's fine. As we can just get a free, well, not a free switch in. I'm probably going to get hit by a Brave Bird or something, but we're going to get a switch into our Volcanion. And this is what the team is all about, Volcanion. We want to get Volcanion to do some stuff. I mean, it's already like nearly took out the Garchomp, which was great. Absolutely amazing for it to take out Garchomp. Garchomp's one of the Pokemon that can just switch into a Volcanion typically. A free switch anyway and KO. So it was pretty good getting that out of the way. I want to go for a Steam Eruption. I want to go for a Fire Blast as well, just in case they stay in. Let's go for the Fire Blast. We're going to hit it, watch. We're going to hit the Fire Blast. Just watch. We are going to hit the Fire Blast. Let's go for the Fire Blast. There we go. I told you we'd hit it. Boom. Corviknight goes down. So that is pretty good. Pretty good right there. And now they've got Weavile and they've got Reuniclus. So I think they have to go Reuniclus. There's the Reuniclus. Now, a Reuniclus could potentially be running Assault Vest, so it could potentially take this Fire Blast pretty well. Let's go for it and see. Let's just go for it and see. They're going to Dynamax. Okay, so pretty much we are definitely not KOing this thing with a Fire Blast, especially if they're Assault Vest and they are now Dynamax, because obviously really good special defense plus massive amount of HP. Not going to do much damage to this thing. Not really going to do much damage to it. So let's see how it goes damage-wise on it. There we go. Fire Blast hits, which is great. Doesn't even do half of its remaining health, as they're able to go for a max Mindstorm, which is going to hurt like a truck. Actually KOs Volcanion. So, damn. Okay, so we are in a bit of a pickle right now, because that is a very big ball of jelly. Big blob of jelly. And we are going to go into Gengar, I believe. Is Gengar the right one here? Gengar the right Pokemon for the job? I think Gengar's a pretty good Pokemon for the job. I don't think we KO with Shadow Ball, but we're going to get it close. We're going to get it close, so we'll go for the Shadow Ball now. Definitely go for the Shadow Ball now. There we go. Go for the Shadow Ball. Boom! Doesn't quite catch the KO, which means we're going to get hit in the face with another Max Mindstorm, which is going to take out Gengar, unfortunately. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and go into our secret weapon. I say secret weapon. Let's go into Mienshao. Yeah, Mienshao. Our fighting type, of course. I know how daft this sounds. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to join in on the fun, and we're going to Dynamax and go for a Max Darkness. So, let's go for it. Let's go for the Dynamax. My opponent Dynamaxes, I Dynamax. That's how my my innate rule system goes. So with these things, I build my teams for Smogon OU, but I'm not necessarily committed to playing Smogon OU. I just play however my opponent plays. So if I find an opponent who's got a really cool looking team, they use Dynamax, then so be it. So do I. That's just how it works. So Mienshao can go all big and stuff, and we're going to go for Max Darkness, which should be able to finish off the Reuniclus, which is great. So Reuniclus goes down, and now what we've got to worry about is the Weavile. So depending on what the Weavile set is, we might lose our Mienshao to it. Like I said, it really depends. So Weavile comes in. If it's Focus Sash, that's what I'm trying to imply. If it's Focus Sashed and it hits us with 2 Icicle Crashes, we might get KO'd. We'll go for the Max Knuckle anyway, just to see what kind of damage we're going to do. I mean, Max Knuckle will one-shot if it's not frozen. So there's the triple Axle. Is he going to get a 3 times hit? There's 2. Oh god, this is going to do a lot of damage. There's 3. Oh, wow. Okay, so triple Axle nearly KOs us, even in Dynamax form, as we can go for the Max Knuckle. I didn't see a Life Orb, so they might be sashed. They're not sashed. Probably Choice Banded, I guess. Choice Banded Weavile. Pretty common, I think. So there we go. We defeated Navy just by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. So yeah, that was a pretty fun game, Navy. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, please leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.